Iconic smartphone features are few and far between, yet with the original Galaxy Note back in 2011, Samsung defined an entire category of phones. You can dismiss it as gimmickry, but the S Pen is unique. No one has managed to do pen input on a phone as well as Samsung. And the new Galaxy Note 8 takes the S Pen's capabilities to new levels, further refining features that Note owners have appreciated for more than half a decade. I'm Alex with Android Central, and these are our top 8 S Pen features from the Galaxy Note 8. Smart Select is an easy way to grab screenshots of specific areas of the display. It'll let you draw a lasso shape or grab a square or oval section and then save or share it. You can also capture and copy text from anywhere on the screen or pin captured sections to the screen for quick reference. But the most fun option of all is the GIF recorder, which we've seen before on Samsung phones, but it's even quicker to access with the S Pen. Use the pen to cover the section of video you want to capture, select your recording quality, and you're good to go. Smart Select can capture up to 15 seconds of Giphy goodness at a time, and you can even draw on top of your animation after you're done. Screen Write quickly captures a screenshot that you can then doodle over the top of. There are various kinds of virtual pens and ink that you can choose from, and you can also use Scroll Shot to capture longer images of web pages and apps, or crop in to highlight specific areas. After you're done, you can save your doodles to the Note 8's gallery, or share it with other apps through the sharing menu. Translation was first introduced in the Galaxy Note 7, and it's better than ever in the Note 8. With this option, you can hover the S Pen over a section of text in a foreign language, and through the magic of Google Translate, change it into your chosen language. This isn't hugely useful on the web, where Google Chrome has auto-translate built in, but it can be a massive convenience in other apps, where translating might involve a lot of tedious copying and pasting. What's pretty neat too is that translation can also convert currency amounts alongside any accompanying text. Screen Off Memo, first introduced on the Note 5, gets even better in the Note 8, with the ability to store to 100 pages of quick notes. It's activated as always by undocking the S Pen while the screen is off, and from there simply scroll whatever inspiration has come to mind, or whatever groceries you need to buy. Tap the arrows to jump between pages, and you'll see your notes appear in the Samsung Notes app for later access. Finally, one more neat trick: tap the pin icon at the top to pin your current note to the always-on display for quick reference. Magnify is pretty self-explanatory. It turns the S Pen's pointer into a miniature magnifying glass, you can control the zoom level through the menu that appears on screen, and, well, that's about it. What's also kinda useful is that you can still use the screen capture and screen writing tools while magnification is enabled, making it easier to capture and write on top of this magnified view. Glance is a useful way to speed up multitasking on the Note 8. When you activate it, it'll shrink down the current app into a little movable button, which you can then hover over to see a full screen preview of that app. Android has plenty of multitasking features built into it, but Glance can be a really useful way to just quickly refer back to a specific app while you're doing other stuff elsewhere on the screen. So, live messages. There's no great utility to this feature, but it is cool all the same. Select it from the menu and you can draw or write an animated message in this little square area that appears. You can then share your creation to any contact or app through Android's share menu. You get the usual drawing options here. You can control the size and colour of your ink, and exactly how sparkly it is as well. And once you're done, you can preview your creation before sharing it. Direct input has been in the Note series for years, and although it is useful, it's not something that gets a whole lot of coverage. To use it, simply hover over a text field with the S Pen and hit the little circular icon that appears. You'll then get a big text window to write in, and when you're done, the Note 8 will turn your scribblings into actual text, which you can then edit like any other. When this feature first appeared years ago around the time of the Note 3, it was kinda hopeless, but the latest version of direct input actually works really well, even with terrible handwriting like mine. Most of this stuff can be accessed through the Air command menu, which pops up by default when you undock the S Pen, or when you press the button while hovering over the screen. On a related note, it's also worth poking around in the Air command and S Pen menus to see other handy features you might want to turn on, like the ability to sound an alarm if you leave your S Pen behind. If you've got a Note 8 or any earlier Note, hit the comments and let us know how you're using your S Pen, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the rest of our Note coverage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.